MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Tampa Bay Rays. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next. Jose Berrios will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, thanks. Coming on Jose Berrios, and this guy has all the tools to be a great one. Great velocity with life, 94 to 97 miles an hour, power slider, and it's a big sweep.
He's out. Out. 3.
Striding forward now is the DH, Wander Franco, one of the better hitters in the league this year, currently 7th in the American League in hitting.
Guy continues to swing a hot bat. Hit over 300 last month. We'll see if he can keep scorching here in this one.
Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
Let's go.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Batting third.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Off the plate, ball 1.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No, strike 2, says the third base umpire. Into the corner and slicing foul. 1 out and a runner on second base. And another foul ball. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
And that'll bring in Yandy Diaz, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. With runners in scoring position this season, Diaz brings in a batting average resting just under 320, and they'll look to inch closer to that mark with a base hit here.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
1-2. Here it is. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Rays strand just the 1. We are still scoreless. Ready now, Nate Lowe, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see 2 different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, Dero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
Number 8.
Big swing, but a little dribbler here to the right side. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. And that brings up Chad Pinder. Comes
Batting
off an
seventh.
0 for 4 in
The
last
right
night's
fielder.
ball game.
Chad Pinder.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Cold strike as the slider gets the outside corner. Liner towards second. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. The throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. We'll move to the third with no score.
Back now at Tropicana Field, home of the Rays, who have benefited from some solid pitching all season long. Coming into the day, they rank first in the league in both ERA and strikeouts, a combination that has opposing lineups searching for answers. One member of the staff told me, "It's a special group of guys. I've never been on a pitching staff that's so dominant top to bottom, and I've been on some pretty good ones." Now, one of the hitters on the team told me, "I'm relieved I get to stand."
He's out.
Bottom of the third now. So here's Mike Zunino. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line.
Mike.
A ball and no strikes.
Zunino.
Out now.
Ball.
Here's a fastball low, and he's behind 2-0.
Plays it 1 here.
3-0 now.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
3-1.
Helpful.
And it's full now, 3-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out, 1 away.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Batting ninth.
Standing in, Kevin
The center
Kiermaier.
fielder, Kevin.
They'll start him here with a changeup, but it's
Kiermaier.
taken for ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for.
1 out, 1 out.
The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Bottom of inning number 3, nothing our score. Now a swing and a miss, maybe even a foul tip, but it's held onto behind the plate for out number 2. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
At the plate, Wander Franco. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2.
Hey, 2
I know
here.
this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Rays. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless.
Let's play ball.
Stepping in, Willie Adames. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Little chopper back to the mound. Throw on to first in time, one away. Stepping in, Willie Calhoun, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. Two-seamer can't quite make it back over the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. He's got it, and he's safe.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Ready with the 1-1. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Now
stepping in now, Nate Lowe, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
Awesome swing right there. You never know when that huge moment's going to come in the game. I know there's a little bit left in this one, but certainly they got to feel good about themselves.
Anytime you can put some points on the board, we're not sure if this is going to be the difference in the game or not, but certainly when you get a big swing like that, make the...
Ouch, that one hit him.
Well, the pitcher can claim that that one slipped all he wants, but that looked intentional to me. He goes with the heater up and in and absolutely drills him. That's dangerous, and I'm surprised that the ump appears to be letting it go.
Now at the plate, Chad Pinder. He was cut down at second, attempting to stretch a base hit his first time through. Ball 1 to start the at-bat.
Come on now, here we go.
Lowe, the runner at first with 2 gone. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Hit hard down the right field line, but a foul ball. The 1-2. This one's down to third. Scooped up, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits. Here now is Mike Zunino. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Well, now that we're midway through this one, it's safe to say that runs have been at a premium, and both starters, doing it in different ways, have turned in excellent performances.
1-1.
Dan, you can speak to this. Obviously, 2 different ways to skin a cat. One's a finesse guy, working all 4 quadrants, keeping guys off balance. The other a flamethrower coming right at you.
Yeah, it's been a story of like 2 different styles of pitchers, but both getting the same thing, both throwing strikes early, keeping the ball down in the zone. As you touched on it, there's more than one way to get around through a lineup, and we've seen one guy with power and one guy do it with more skill and finesse.
And he rings up another one, make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that means Kevin Kiermaier will hit next.
Kiermaier.
Fastball in there for a called strike. There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike.
I just think after seeing both those pitches right there, 96, you have to be on the fastball or you're not going to catch up. If you're sitting off speed, that fastball is going to blow right by you.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Kevin Kiermaier becomes the 2nd out in the bottom of the 5th. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1.
8-2.
And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the Rays go in order. Ready for another shot now. Willie Adames 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
The shortstop.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
Hey, nobody.
The 1-0 home is a fastball that misses.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Drilled to the right side. And the throw to first is in time. One gone. And here's the former prize Dodger prospect Willie Calhoun. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And he lays off there 1-0. And now a pitch on the way. A bouncer up the middle. Reined in. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Yandy Diaz. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1.
Where's the 1 now?
Now the pitch. Good late break to the slider, 87 on the gun there. It's 1-2.
2 outs. Let's get out of here.
And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though.
This right-handed pitcher, his bread and butter is that 2-seamer.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Rays.
Let's play ball. 3. Ball 4. Take your base. 3. He's out. 3. Out. Out. 3. You're out.
And he just keeps on going and going. That's save number 35 for the season. And he's proven to be as reliable as anyone in the game.
Pitching and defense game 2-1 the final score this afternoon. The Rays took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Jose Berrios picks up his team-leading 13th win as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Adam Clemens racked up 12 strikeouts but still ends up taking the loss. Diego Castillo wraps it up for the save, his 35th of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Klezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt